Hello everyone, welcome to BrainyHeart from Berlin. A new decade is starting and also a new year 2020. That is why I did a research before. What do people would like to do at the beginning of a year and also at the beginning of a decade? Well, my research shown that we would like to learn languages at the beginning of the year and start new with that attempt, as well as getting fit all over. So how do we do that? How can we learn languages best and how can we get fit in the best way? Bearing in mind when learning languages is you have to find out what kind of learner you are. If you're a risk taker, childlike unconscious learner, teacher dependent, this is very important to find out what kind of learner you are best and how you can learn languages. If you're a list maker, then write your lists and repeat it. The magic about learning languages is using it regularly. Our brain creates new neuropaths in the process of learning language. That is why it's extremely important to repeat what you learned every day. 10 to 15 minutes concentrated, really concentrated work is just going to make magic. Believe me, this is how I learned Chinese, or how I'm learning Chinese progressively. How do we get fit? This is also another question. We all struggle. I have to lose weight, I have to have a bikini figure, etc. Well, how do we do this? Is again, our brain is a muscle. If we train that muscle regularly and make it a habit, so at the beginning we are just disciplining ourselves, but it becomes a habit. It has to become a habit. Knowing that doing sports is not only making you fit and getting your ship fitter for the remaining voyage, I say all the time, seeing our body as a ship, and that we can enjoy our voyage, our life, better when we just keep this ship fit and tidy. Right, so how do we do this? For you to, most important thing is to remember that BDNF hormones are produced after 8 to 10 minutes regular moving. What does this very important chemical do to our body is that we keep clear in head. So you've got this, you know those days you do sports in the morning hours or in the evening hours, and then you just are more clear in head, you feel a lot better. I say all the time, I hate jogging, but I love the person who comes back from jogging. So it gives us a wonderful clearance, and this is what the BDNF hormone is about. It's also very important for our maintenance of our brain, our growth, as well as said, keeping our minds clear. So what do I want to say as Evelyn to you from BrainyHeart, what you should do for the 2020, what you should start with is that learning languages or getting fit is an important aspect. However, watching your thoughts regularly, what kind of thinker you are, also will change or will help you change your personality traits. Watching our thoughts regularly is just like, taking a look at a wall, and imagine that you just take a look at this ball always from this very distance and from this very perspective. So, and you just have a situation, this is your structure of taking a look at this very ball. And watching your thoughts or changing your thoughts is not different than taking a look at the ball, not from this perspective only, also from that perspective, change the hand, from that perspective is extremely important. And what it does to us is that it creates new branches. Just like think about your brain, that it's got lots of branches, and then it creates more branches within your brain when you think differently or differently than usually do regularly. Watching our thoughts will also give us a better feeling about time. So many of us just wonder, so when Christmas approaches and oh my God, the Christmas has come again. Well, it's not a surprise. It happens every year, 24th or 25th of December. Why do we have this kind of feeling that we have lost the sense of our time? Because we are not living in here and now. Remember, our left hemisphere is a master thinking in the past and in the future. So whenever you catch your thoughts or yourself thinking about the past or the future, what was there again? What's going to happen later? Then you're operating on the left hemisphere. It's just like, thinking about the same thing all the time. I say all the time, in a stand position, you're just accelerating. What happens? It stinks. So stop that. It's just a very harmful thing for your brain as well as your personality and your psychology. This very act of watching your thoughts will also benefit you from another perspective. The activation of right hemisphere, here and now muscle, I say all the time, is going to make you more agile. You're going to be clearer in your head, and you will not take things so personally as you would normally do. Good luck trying it.